for that one. Home builder George Amador is heading back to the state capitol. 2 years ago, he lost to Cecilia Kachik by 18 votes. That was in their first race for the state Senate. This time around, it was no contest. Amador won the 46th district seat by more than 9,000 votes in what was once expected to be a very close race. But just 3 days before the election, the Siena Research Institute poll predicted a runaway, showing Amador with an 11-point lead. And Steve Greenberg of the Siena Research Institute joins us now. He's live with us to run down that race and others. And Steve, good to have you with us. Congratulations on all the races that you correctly predicted. Were there any, that's a tough way to start, but were there any that you wish you had maybe gotten a little closer?
Well, you always wish you hit them on the nose, but Liz, we at Siena polled in 15 races, and we nailed all 15 correctly. So, yeah, look, we overestimated a little bit the governor's showing on the statewide level. Our last poll showed him winning by 20 points. He wound up winning by 13. But as you said, we were within a point on the Amador-Kachik race. We nailed 5 state Senate races. We nailed 7 congressional races. And I got to tell you, with some of these congressional races, when we came out with our last poll in the closing days of the campaign, the people we had losing, the candidates we had losing, their campaigns went nuts and attacked Siena. How could you say that? That's untrue. But we nailed every one of them.
Wow. You know, how about this Republican wave? Were your polls showing, I mean, it's actually been called a tsunami today, but I mean, what about that? How did your polls handle that?
Well, we saw that. I mean, we actually had seen that the North Country seat that you were just talking about was going to go Republican after being a Democratic seat. We saw that Tim Bishop, an incumbent Democrat on Long Island, was going to lose to Lee Zeldin, and he did. Dan Maffei, the incumbent Democrat from the Syracuse area, we came out with a poll showing him down by 10. He actually lost by considerably more than that. So, yeah, no, we absolutely saw a Republican wave in New York. The Republicans picked up at least 3 congressional seats. There's still 2 that are too close to call. The Republicans picked up 3 seats in the state Senate. Dean Skelos now has a clear 32-vote majority in the state Senate to put the Republicans back in control. There's no question that beyond the statewide level, where the 3 statewide incumbent Democrats all won, at the local level, at the regional level, it was a good year for Republicans, even in blue New York.
Yeah, very quickly, if you can, to what do you attribute that? What were the voters saying last night?
Well, I think what you saw, first of all, is that there was some complacency among Democrats in this state. There was a lack of turnout among Democrats. There wasn't a lot of enthusiasm. Look, the governor lost support on the far left. He lost support on the far right. A lot of people assumed his election was a foregone conclusion. And we had one of the worst, lowest turnouts in a New York gubernatorial election in my lifetime. Far fewer than 40% of enrolled voters actually went to the polls yesterday and voted, and that's very sad.
Yeah, for sure, it is for sure. But congratulations to you for getting 15 out of 15 right, and thank you for sharing those numbers with us along the way. Steve Greenberg, we'll be talking to you again, I'm sure, soon about your latest poll. Thank you for that.
You got it.